the Olympic Games. Paris will be home for the next couple of weeks, and certainly Team Nigeria will also be there. It is 7 days to that great moment, and certainly we will indeed be taking a look at what to expect from Paris. A lot of happenings in the world of sport from the business angle, where N'Golo Kante may be coming back to the Premier League, and we understand that West Ham United, Arsenal are interested in his services. We shall be taking a look at sports back home in Nigeria. But without much ado, let's indeed go straight to Berlin, Germany. And we understand that the Tigress, who are indeed at the Olympic Games, or will be participating in the games, are indeed having a good test game. But this time around, we will be talking to the first woman living out there, the first woman on planet Earth to have attended the Olympic Games 7 times. Yes, she grew up in Lagos. That's indeed a huge one. And for those who are in Bariga, I'm sure they know very well. She's one of their own, Funke Oshonaike, precisely. Her first Olympic was in 1996, and she has never looked back since then. Funke Oshonaike, it's nice to have you on the program Sports Desk.
Hello, VN. Hello, Nigeria. Thank you once again for having me.
It's always a pleasure to indeed have you on Sports Desk. And Funke, let's indeed take a look at Berlin, Germany, where you are at the moment. Give us an eye there. What's Funke doing at the moment in Berlin, Germany, as it pertains to the 2024 Olympic Games?
Okay, first thing first, the Tigers, they are having a friendly match against Germany today. So I'm actually here to support them. Up Nigeria, that is part of the preparation
for
Nigeria. Paris 2024. Yeah, the Tigers, the basketballers are here to play against German team. So I'm here to support them. And apart from that, I'm actually here to tell them about the election. Funke actually will be going to Paris this time around, the Olympics this time around, as a contestant for International Olympic Committee Athletes Commission election. And I am one of the 30 candidates from all over the world. This is a very, very big challenge for me, and I'm so very, very privileged. I'm so very, very happy about it. So today, after the match, I'm going to talk to the Tigress about the election, that they should vote for me as Nigerian, and I'm going to talk to the German teams too, because as you know, I live in Germany, and we have the Japanese players too here too. They will be playing later against German. I'm talking about the men's. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to talk to the German men's team too. So I'm actually here, number one, to support my Nigerian girls of Nigeria, and I'm here to talk to them about the election so that all of them can vote for me, so that I can be the voice of the Olympian.
Look at this critically. You've participated in the Olympic Games. You know, the record stands as far as the women category is concerned. The first woman to have participated in the Games 7 times. And certainly I would want to say that I'm going to Paris once again as one person who will be mediating between the athletes and indeed the IOC. It is a huge one. And taking a look at the fact that from over 200 million Nigerians, Funke is considered, certainly Funke take a bow, no doubt. But then, with your wealth of experience in the Games, do you think that this will stand as a huge advantage in the course of your campaign?
Of course, I have to tell them about who I am as a 7-time Olympian, the only woman in Africa, and as you said, the only woman in the table tennis world. So I'm going to tell them about me. I'm going to tell them what I've achieved so far. I'm going to tell them why it's very, very important for them to vote for me. And I'm going to show them a charisma, and how I love people, how I love to take care of people. So I believe it will help. It will help in some way, But one thing I believe is that, the Bible tells us that we should walk and pray. I'm going to do my best, you understand, to talk to a lot of all the Olympians, because it's only Olympians that can vote for me. I'm going to make sure that I reach every one of them. And I just hope that something good is going to come out. It has actually started coming out because today I received a call from the Honorable Minister of Sport in Nigeria. He called me to show his support, to tell me that all Nigerians are rooting for me. And I really, really appreciate that. That whatsoever I need to make the elections successful, that is there for me. I really appreciate that. And I will appreciate for the fact that the NOC, the president, and the entire NOC, they are supporting Funke Oshonaike. Am I not lucky?
You are lucky, Funke.
I'm blessed, really. I'm so happy.
Well, interesting. Now, taking a look at the responsibility at this stage. Funke, you've always been a sports person all your life. And when we also take a look at gender equality at this stage, there have been talks about the challenges faced by women in sports, and also how short the woman's lifespan could be in sports, precisely, especially when you try to combine on the home front, being the mother, and also trying to win medals for the country. Funke, let's take a look at this critically. The experience and advice for women, younger women coming into sports, younger women coming into the Olympics, and those who also want to attend the Olympics 7, 8 times.
Okay, you can see me, Funke Oshonaike, has been there, done that. I'm a mother, I was a wife, I have kids that I'm taking care of. When I gave back to my first kid, I won my fourth gold medal in Nigeria, and my kid, my fourth boy, he was just 6 months old then. You understand? And the same thing happened with my second kid. When I gave back to him, I took him to Algeria. I kept taking all my kids for competition. So what am I trying to say? That women, believe me honestly, if you have this passion, if you love this sport so much, you can be who you want to be. It doesn't really matter that you are married today, you have kids today, or whatsoever, or you are going to school. I've been to school, and look at me at 50, I'm still going to school. That is to say that you can actually achieve what you want to achieve in life. There's going to be a lot of distraction as long as you're focused, you are disciplined, you are dedicated, you understand, you are a go-getter. Don't let anything distract you. Just go for it. You can get it. I understand we have hormones. Hormones disturb me too. I'm going through a lot of things. For the fact that I don't allow that to disturb me, I'm still focused. I'm still doing it. You understand? If I can do it, you can do it too. Believe me. And I kept telling people, look at where I started from. If we are talking about background, I started from a very, very humble background in the street of Shomolu. I am a Shomolu girl. Look at me right now. I'm here right now as a 7-time Olympian, and I'm going for my 8th appearance to Olympics. So you can actually do it. Believe me honestly. Just believe in yourself. Things have really changed. When I started, there's nothing so much like gender equality, but now we have a lot of things like that. What they pay me, that's what they pay female, and a lot of more things that are still going to, wonderful things that are still going to happen to, to women. And that is why I'm actually want to be one of the voice of the Olympians, so that I can fight. I'm not going to fight only for women. I'm going to fight for all Olympians, so that I can, whatever problem they are having, I can be able to talk about it to International Olympic Committee, and we can reach middle. You understand what I'm saying? We can actually solve it together. So don't worry, women, whatsoever you want to be, believe me. Look at me today. Believe me honestly, you can be who you want to be.
Funke, you made mention of the fact that you've been able to get all this done and churning out words of encouragement to other women, other aspiring athletes, male, female, out there. But critically, you also talked about the fact that this election, so to say, we expect votes only. Only those who are Olympians can indeed vote. But then earlier today, you got a call from the Minister of Sports in Nigeria, Senator John Eno. How crucial, will it be to have a Nigerian in the International Olympic Committee as a voice for athletes, especially in an era whereby, to a large extent, Nigerians don't get to occupy international positions, anymore. How important is this for us to have a Funke Oshonaike as the voice of athletes as far as the IOC is concerned, and Athletes Sports Commission is at the biggest level?
Yeah, like I said from the beginning, who can do it better? It's Funke Oshonaike, because I have all the experience. I'm a Nigerian. I know how it is to be a Nigerian. I know how it is to be an African woman. I know what we are going through. I know what we've gone through. I know what we're still going to go through. So, and I live in Germany. I know in Europe, I know how it is in Western world, how they are taking care of them. So I'm just looking for a level, the balance. You understand what I'm saying? That so that they can actually look more to Africans, because Africans are going through stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And that is why I'm going for this election. So it's going to mean a lot to me personally, because you know me. I just love people to smile. You understand? I love to be a problem solver, even though right now I don't have so much means, So if I join the International Olympic Committee, in a way, I know one thing for sure, that every athlete all over the world, they are going to be very, very happy about it. Hey, as you know, it doesn't depend on me. It depends on all the athletes, all the Olympians to vote for me. And I just hope that they're going to vote for me. And first thing first, I hope all the Nigerians going for the Olympic this time around are going to vote for me. From there, then I will continue moving up. I will do my best, like I said, but everything depends on God. And I just hope that, okay, I will be the first, as Funke like being the first, I'll be the first woman to join, from Nigeria, to join this International Olympic Committee Athletes Commission. That would be wonderful, you understand? I want to show myself out. I want to come out of my shell. I want to show them that Funke can actually do more, apart from, going for a 7th Olympic, apart from the fact that she's going to be a nurse later, apart from the fact that she has 2 kids that she's taking care of. You understand what I'm saying? And I still want to take care of more people so that I can put a lot of smile to, a lot of Olympian into a lot of athletes' faces. That is my goal, and that will really make me happy. But let's just hope and see.
Let's just hope and see. So let's dive quickly into the games, Funke. The last time out, certainly you were a participant, and certainly you've been in Paris. But this time around, you will not be participating as an athlete. That transition, how has it been so far, and how have you been able to accept this as someone who has been in sports for, more than close to 40 years?
Yeah, it has actually not been easy, but as you know, there are rules and regulations guiding this sport. It's only 2 players, that can represent Nigeria for the qualification, which they took the best in Nigeria. If they have opened it, believe me, honestly, I will have qualified for my 8th Olympics, But I'm so happy for the girls that qualify. I know they are going to be good ambassadors, and I know that they are going to represent us very, very well. It has not been easy for me. Transition is not really easy. As somebody like me that loves the game of table tennis so much. But then I have my school to concentrate on. I'm learning so much new things in life that I never believed that, that exists. I've seen a lot of things with this nursing, and I love nursing so much. I love taking care of sick people. I love taking care of old people. I just want to go there and help. So I've been able to focus on my education. Hey, I just finished my 2nd year. I'm going back to my 3rd year, and I'm so very, very happy about it. And I have some other thing that has distracted me from table tennis. Oh, I'm still playing table tennis, as you know. I'm still playing for my club. I'm still very, very good. But right now, I have another challenge in my life. You understand that I'm very, very focused on, and I love it so much. And that is why this one is a new challenge. This election too is a new challenge for me, and I love it so much. So there are lots of things happening in my life right now that you understand that I'm happy about. It has not been easy with my education, like I've been saying to so many people, because I'm self-sponsored. So easy, Rara, to sponsor myself with a lot of things happening in the world right now. But God has been able to put me through. I've written so many people. I've not had any answer from so many people. Everybody turned me down. But to God be the glory that I'll finish my second year. So maybe help can still come tomorrow. Yes, I don't give up. Never. Who can never give up? So like I said, I'm okay right now with what I'm doing, and I'm so very, very happy about it. Though it's not easy, but I am satisfied and grateful to God.
Well, one of the most successful principles ever preached is never, never, never give up. And in not giving up, Funke is indeed coming close to this. And certainly we'll be taking you also to the Federal Capital, Abuja, where TVC Sports correspondent Jane Nweze is expected to join us. And certainly it's time to celebrate the women and take a look at what to expect at the games. And certainly you expect some outstanding performances going into the games from the African Games in Cameroon and going into the Olympic Games. Well, Jane Nweze, it's nice to have you on the program Sports Desk.
Thank you very much, man. It's great to join you on the program this afternoon. We're very excited, looking forward to the Olympics. It's less than 10 days away, and we're very certain that, the team Nigeria would not just be participants, but we might just make it to the podium.
Well, Jane, as we speak, the D-Tigress are indeed preparing with a test game in Berlin, Germany. Funke Oshonaike is also in Berlin, Germany, and it's one moment where Nigerians have been asking questions, expectations on the part of the women in the last couple of international tournaments, from the Commonwealth Games to the Olympics. The women have always been outstanding. Jane, quickly, let's take a look at Funke Oshonaike contesting the IOC Athletes Commission Sport, and expectation on other teams. The Falcons, who touched down in Bordeaux last night, and also on the track. Let's start with Funke. Your take, Jane.
Well, I think it's good. I think it's a great thing that having also giving a lot to the competition, being there 7 times. I mean, you want to talk about some people like Edem Effiong, who qualified for the first time in 2004 and haven't been able to make a return until this year. It tells you that it's not a piece of cake for anyone to qualify 7 times to be at the Olympic Games. I mean, the World Cup of all sports. So it's a great thing, and it's a great honor to have the IOC, putting her up among the people that would be elected for this position. So I think it's going to bring, a lot of honor for Nigeria, having done that already as an athlete, and also being there, adding Nigeria's voice to a whole lot of things, and also being a woman, joining in the advocacy for a lot of demands that women are making in the world of sports.
Well, interesting. Well, I'm still talking to Jane, and we still have Funke Oshonaike out there in Berlin, Germany. Jane, quickly, let's take a look at women representing Nigeria at the games and expectation at this stage. Favor Ofili, she's been doing very well ahead of the games. D-Tigress, expectation at the games. The Falcons, expectation at the games. What's your take?
Well, I think, the Nigerian Basketball Federation haven't really been very fair with the Tigress in terms of putting out a lot of information out there about the progress. I mean, a lot of Nigerians didn't know that the team, were poised to play a test game ahead of the Olympics. I mean, it just filtered into the media space before eventually we're able to see a release. But we're all very optimistic about the Tigress, but looking at, the preparations and all they have had to do, we're hoping that the grit and the Nigerian spirit will help them, of course, to progress in the tournament. And as for the Super Falcons, when we earlier today, we're reminiscing about Nigeria's outing at the Olympics, and it's great to remember the 2004 Olympics in Athens. After a very bad outing in 2000 in Sydney, when the Super Falcons did not win any of their group games, they came back in 2004 in Athens and actually, made it to the quarterfinals. And in that squad, we had the star-studded, a team where you had Eliza Maureen Madu in that team, and also still celebrated Mercy Akide, who were only knocked out by a very impressive German team in the quarterfinals of the competition. And then you look at the Super Falcons also. Yes, they're not going into this tournament with a WAFCON title at their back, but we can say that there's a lot of improvement. There are a lot of young players. There are a lot of experienced players who are doing great exploits at their club. You want to talk about the likes of Jennifer Echegini in that team, Chiamaka Nadozie in goal, Tony Payne, who recently also moved to the Everton Ladies. So it just gives you a lot of expectation with what they did at the World Cup, that this team is not a team that is shy to play. They can face any team. They faced Australian home soil, they faced England, and they gave a very good account of themselves. So it's like, yes, we have a lot of expectation with the team and the manager going into the Olympics.
Well, what about the tracks? Finally, Jane, in split seconds, the tracks, Odus, your take, should we expect?
I am very excited about, few seconds. I'm very excited about our track athletes. I'm very excited about the other people, not just the Toby Amosons of this world that are already on the big stage winning medals. Toby won a medal in the 2022 Commonwealth Games. You also have a Subrime that have been very consistent also. But then, we also have the likes of Ashley in javelin. She won a gold medal. And we have a Shade Olatayo who won silver at the last African Seniors Championship in Cameroon. And then they talked about the fact that they would continue working on themselves. We have very beautiful relay teams also. So those are the places that we're anticipating medals for Nigeria. And I can't forget Favour Ofili, who got a silver in the Commonwealth in 2022, hoping that she would improve on that and possibly get a gold medal in Paris.
I must say a very big thank you, Jane Weze, for joining us from the studios in Abuja. Before I also let Funke Oshonaike go, Funke, quickly, I'm sure you've been meeting with the Team Nigerian captain and also captains of each participating teams ahead of this election. When is the date, and what information do you have for them ahead of the games?
Yes, I'm actually going to Paris on the 21st on Sunday, and I'm going to meet everybody. It's not only the captain, of course. I'm going to talk to the captains of every team, but I have to talk to everybody individually. And the same thing I'm going to do to all the Olympians from other countries. The only thing I have to tell them is that we can need your vote. My win is everybody's win. I just want to put a big smile on everybody's face. So if you put a smile on my face, what you give is what you get. Please vote for Funke, vote for your girl, vote for your mom, vote for your sister, vote for your family, and let's do this together. Let's work together. Let's be one united, Nigeria, one united family, and let's get there together.
Well, the Nigerian spirit, positive one at that. Funke Oshonaike, we wish you success ahead of the election, and thank you for always putting that smile on your face and always ensuring that everyone around you stay positive. Many thanks for talking to us on the program, Sports Desk from Berlin, Germany.
Thank you once again for having me, and thank you to all Nigerians. I love you all. Thank you so much.
We love you more, Funke. Many thanks once again. Well, if you've just tuned in, you're watching the program Sports Desk, and let's quickly take a look at transfers at this stage, where Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag is really excited going into the new season. And